So I was creating this video today, guys, to give you, just kind of promote our guild missions event on Sunday evenings at 8 o'clock Eastern. On Sundays, we do guild missions, and during those guild missions, you do have a chance to get guild commendations, and you do get a decent amount of gold through these guild missions too. If you do sell the resonating slivers that you get, you can, and plus ectos that you get from your rares, you can probably make anywhere between 5 and 8 gold for the evening, depending on what you get. And that's just in about anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes of your of time. So guild missions are a great thing to do. The base gold reward for each mission is 50 silver, and then you do get resonating slivers, and usually a couple rares, plus any drops that you get from any of the other mobs that we end up killing. But and it's also a great time. The big thing is it's a great time, to kind of work together as a guild and get to know your guildies. It's always a good time, always fun. But just to go over a few of these things here, I know sometimes people are a little confused as what's going on. If we have, say, a bounty, so that's one of the ones that we might do this one if you have enough people. This Sunday, usually we do just the one target bounty, but in your guild menu, the third tab down, that's your guild missions tab, you can see if you got any other rewards for the guild missions, and see if the guild worked on it. But we do, as a guild, we do get favor when we complete a guild mission as well, before I go on any farther. Plus, that favor is used to help us buy various guild upgrades, and then we can continue building our buildings and continue getting extra bonuses for the guild. But for the player, when we do a guild mission, if we do, say, a guild bounty, as I said, you can come over here, click on the bounty, and you'll see which targets that we have to go kill. As I said, usually it's just one, so we'll just put a waypoint in guild chat, and then we'll all go there and we'll kill that target, and that takes about 5 minutes, and we'll knock them out. And it takes about 5 minutes, depending if how long it takes to find them. Usually we find them pretty quick, but then you get your loot, and then we move on to the next guild mission. If we do have a track, sometimes that is one of the missions. For this update, for this reset, there is no trek on here, but if there's a trek, it'll work the same way. You'll come click on the trek, and it'll give you all the locations that we're going to. And a way to do that is to go to Dolphy and click on the guild mission guide and click on treks and select the location that you see on one of the locations that you see in this menu here, and you can go find it. It'll give you a map of where to go, and then the glowing circle will be sitting on the ground, and then you just interact with it. But it's also, for the guild track, it can be a lot easier too if you're able to listen to TeamSpeak. As we said, that's not a requirement for our guild, but it's very helpful. Very helpful when you're doing a guild Shrek and a guild bounty as well, because you can quickly say, hey, you found the person or whatnot. But it's also great to get to know your fellow guildies. But as I said, this video is mainly just to promote the guild missions themselves. We'd love to have more people for the guild missions. As I said, it's good loot, and it's a good time to work together with your guildies. But other than that, this Monday we'll be having our first Q&A, our first tips and tricks event, and we'll be talking about the hero menu quite a bit here, and going over various aspects of the hero menu, the specializations we'll talk about training, and we'll talk about the story journal, and we'll probably briefly touch on some crafting and your achievements tab. Achievements are a great way to get your mastery points and whatnot, and getting those for your gliding or whatever you might be working on. But we will be talking about that this Monday, and we'll pick a map probably Queensdale and go out there and probably fight do some events and hearts and whatnot while we're talking and answer any questions that anyone may have about the game. That's all I have for you guys for today. I just wanted to try this out. This is my first help session, or whatever you want to call it, for Twitch and whatnot, for the guild. And hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully, as I said, hopefully we get a few more of you to join us for guild missions. Hope to see you Monday and Sunday.